Now let me take you back for a second or two. Childhood raps take you back for a minute, when times were more simple and you lived with your parents. Before you went to college and you started paying taxes. Remember these shows that you watched as a kid. Childhood raps take you back.
Okay, you beautiful passengers, so it's that time, Season 3, Episode 4, and I know that I'm watching these way earlier than y'all are seeing them, because today, as of right this second of recording, it is December 23rd. And yes, it says Happy New Year instead of Merry Christmas, but I know y'all aren't going to see it until after Christmas, so you know what? Happy New Year. So, and yeah, I would have a quote up there like normal, but honestly, I haven't really been suggested that many quotes lately, so I figured Happy New Year might just be something good to put on the board. I might even leave it up there for like maybe a week after the new year actually officially, begins. I'm not sure yet, but knowing me, I can't stand having something up there for too long, so I'm constantly wanting to change things, so I'm probably going to change it up. I don't know. But yeah, Season 3, Episode 4. Yeah. I'm rolling right along with these episodes. I know it feels like I'm putting them up slow, but I've got all the way up until January 12th to get caught up completely with y'all. But, on the other hand, I've also got Book 2 of Infinity Train coming as well. I think I was told January 6th. So, I've got a lot of stuff to be watching, or at least Tangled-wise, I've got a lot of episodes to be watching with y'all before we get caught up. I want to watch all those so that then I could focus on Infinity Train, because that's something that really needs to be focused on. But let's see. This is episode 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's 5 episodes. I think I can do it. It should not be that big a deal that I can't do it. So, there's only one way to find out if I can do it, though. That's to put this on and go ahead and find out what we're about to watch. In 3, 2, 1, and play. Skip. Okay, so what do we got going on? Oh. Okay. I was about to say, we got the throne room, but it's in disarray. And we got Angry and Red in this one, too. Are they becoming a mainstay? I like that. Okay, so what is this map about?
Here lies King Hair's lost treasure.
Oh, now we're going for a treasure hunt. Let's just get to the Cassandra storyline. Come on.
It is said to be buried in his crypt. Don't you agree, lands made of caviar? I'll take them all.
Really, Max? Wow.
A Corona-wide race, the Horatory Automated Team Builder, or HAT.
Rapunzel, quit trying to invent things. The hey ain't gonna catch on, girl. So what kind of teams are we going to get? Stan?
Pete! Stan and Pete!
Angry!
Stan and Angry?
It's an outrage! It's Stan and Pete! Everyone knows it's always Stan and Pete!
Yeah, and I don't want to be paired up with some dopey guard.
You're not paired up with some dopey guard. You're paired up with...
I did not expect
Xavier
Max to be able to hit him that hard.
Varian,
That is an interesting combination.
and Hamuel. Feldspar! Up high, Feldspar.
Feldspar and you?
Oh, I get it. It's a gesture of camaraderie.
Okay.
I'm all in. Woohoo! Ow.
Whatever.
Everyone, take a good look at the map. Right, Feldspar?
He's probably got his head stuck on the other side.
Know it? I did it again.
Close enough. Idiot.
Unicorns, 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 unicorns.
Is this a Felspar episode?
You know, I can't help but wonder
Huh.
why I have to push you in a wheelbarrow.
Because I'm not big enough to push you in a wheelbarrow. Now hurry!
Oh, I get it now.
Okay.
That reminds me of a legend of a mighty balloon.
Dude, it's not time for legends. You're supposed to be going after a treasure. I mean, come on.
Expert timing, balance, and agility. Now, fortunately,
Mhm.
I've got training, but
Later,
you...
Pete!
Yep. I figured Red was just going to swing right on over.
Oh. Okay. Pete, your time to shine.
Good for you.
Okay, so we obviously got y'all being like the hare
Maybe we'd better not take
and
I mean, after all,
taking your
every
time as the tortoises are all going after it. Y'all are just plain getting too cocky.
But I couldn't help myself.
What are you talking about?
Wait, you can read that?
Well, I'm fluent in Thaporian, of course. The Thaporians invented the wingtip loafer. Don't you know? Any cobbler worth his shoehorn knows Thaporian.
I will be honest, I did not know that. What else did
Neither did I.
All who claim the treasure shall be made to banana.
Made to banana?
Excuse me. I couldn't help but notice you're rifling through my personal effects.
Hey, Captain Stash. Look around. We're losing.
Have you heard of the legend of the Birdman of Swangali?
Never mind. I thought they were going to make an interesting combination, but
Seafaring tribe.
he's so into these legends that they can't just talk.
Hold on, we're almost there.
She reminds me of the legend
Oh my gosh, shut up about the legends for
of
once.
a young girl who thought she was smart.
I mean, I like the guy, but come on. So, was those two that were combined? That's interesting. Oh, Crowley just went into the thorns.
Okay, Feldspar. We will never catch them on foot. Time for a new tactic.
No, I do not.
It's okay, buddy.
Oh, wow, they're using Shorty very, very sparingly this season. That's the first time I even noticed them. That is awesome. Okay, so with those two, we've got some Roadrunner and Coyote things happening with them.
Free as a bird! It's cursed.
Why should we listen to a cheater?
Yeah! I'm not a cheater! Okay, you could make an argument that I did cheat.
Oh,
Save your life!
I just saw Red dash off somewhere.
No, wait.
No! Eugene, don't!
Is this like something real? Okay, so far this season, 2 episodes in a row, we've had a werewolf the last episode, and now we got freaking mummies. Well, mummy-type creatures. They're not exactly mummies, but you know what I mean.
Eugene, put the lid back on!
Yeah.
Oh, I packed quite a punch.
Man, this is weird.
Oh, please, I'm but a humble servant.
Yeah. I mean, if it's a mummy, it's dead already, so it's not really gonna
Much
hurt.
like the mummy of Questiana, or so the story goes. You see, there was once a mummy.
Okay, well that came in handy for something at least.
Boots from the Colossus.
Yes, you too, Marion.
You know what? Hey, Zaves, never finished The Legend of the Cheating Willows.
Really?
Well, that was nice of you, Varian.
Long story.
I got time.
You know, Sunshine, I think it all kind of turned out well for everyone.
More shoes, though. But other than that, very, very...
Oh, yeah, Mrs. Crowley. Okay, fun, cute episode, but we didn't have no Cassandra there at the last minute. And for the first 3 episodes, well, not the first episode, because the first episode was kind of about, you know, the beginning was part of, you know, Cassandra's story with Rapunzel, and then the very last moment was with Cassandra. Then episode 2, we had one last minute with Cassandra, and then episode 3, we had a last minute with Cassandra. This one, no Cassandra, but yeah, I know eventually we're going to get more with her, but I definitely hope it doesn't take that long. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and probably watch episode 5 and just find out whether or not we got anything more with her, because that's what I want to see. I don't want to see filler episodes. I don't want to see these episodes with Felspar. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing his name correctly, because that's how little of effect he's had on the series. Honestly, I don't care. We don't need to see an episode with that much of Felspar in it. It's so freaking... This might just be one of their worst episodes. And that's saying a lot. Yeah, well, actually, no, it's not saying a lot, because there aren't that many bad episodes of Tangled. I mean, I could come up with a top 5 list, but I would struggle, honestly. Wow. This is not a good episode, in my opinion, but, you know, it is what it is. I mean, I like that part with Varian, where he's like, hey, you never... you know, finish this one legend and stuff like that. That was nice and cool and showed a connection, but other than that, this really didn't seem like it was progressing anything whatsoever. I want to see progression. That, you know, that's how I always am. Because I know when, in the back of my mind, when I know there's an ongoing story, my mind thinks, okay, but what about this? You know, why ain't we keep it on going here? And that's why I didn't have much of a problem with MLP, because I understood, yeah, okay, we're going to have 15 episodes that are nothing but filler and, you know, slice of life episodes. And we might have about 6 or 7 episodes that are actually story driven that end up at the end of the season. I understood that with MLP. I knew what I was getting. But with this, I'm like, you know, hey, I know there's a bigger story. Show me the story. But, you know, yeah, it is what it is. Now, something I thought about in the middle of the episode that I didn't say out loud was Cassandra's dad. Or at least who we know as Cassandra's dad. He's not in the picture right now. If I remember correctly, when Rapunzel and the gang got back from the Dark Kingdom, they said that he was still out searching for Cassandra. So we got a whole nother storyline there that hasn't even been tackled yet and needs to be tackled. I don't know when it's... When's that going to happen? I mean, that's a pretty major thing. So, yeah. I honestly can't think of nothing more. I thought we was going to have something better with the dynamics that we got in it. Like I said, you know, Varian and Xavier, I think that's his name. I always get it mixed up. I always want to say Xander or Xavier. I always think, yeah, I'm going to go with Xavier. I thought they were going to be a good combination, but he wanted to talk about the legends. Then we had Max and Pascal and the other two, which that turned into a Roadrunner and Coyote type thing. Then we had Eugene and Lance, and that ended up turning into a Tortoise and the Hare type thing, where they were being the hare and just being lazy and this and that. Granted, they did come back and actually get the treasure, so technically they won. They still won. So yeah, I mean, whatever. it is what it is. Wasn't that great, but I made the most of it anyway. So, y'all know what to do from here. Hit that like, tickle to subscribe. Don't be texting and driving. And, as Mr. Rogers always says,
And I like you as you are, I do.